Holy. This whole... Goddamn. This whole time I thought it was live. The fuck just happened? Did it auto pause? It's live right now, isn't it? Is it? Is this live right now? I don't know. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, yeah, we're good. I think I missed a couple of minutes because I don't think the stream was live. Sorry, I've been streaming for like 5 minutes. I thought this was live, but I guess it's not. Happy Monday, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I played just a little bit offline and I got some rewards, let's just say. So I'm gonna be showing those off in a second. And I'm just double checking again, make sure my shit's still live. It is, okay. That was weird. Anyway.
It will take some time.
I respect.
You don't often see a man.
Careful.
You have a climb.
There you go. Jester Henry. I look like a dainty little elf, don't I? I got the magic pants. I got gloves. I got a gold thing here, a hood. Yeah. Pretty fun. Anyway, we're gonna be running some remaining side quests and doing some main quest stuff too. Let's get here. If you're interested in getting this suit, all you have to do is do the Gutenberg tournament like 5 or 6 times. It's the only reliable way, apparently. But it's worth it. What's up, dude?
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Oh, you know, clowning around.
I would like to atone for my sins before God, Father.
I appreciate your efforts, but I'd rather have real sinners coming to me. Do you really want to make the pilgrimage?
Whoa, look at his hand.
There's always something to repent for.
In Bohuniovitz, there is a chapel dedicated to the Virgin Mary, Mother of God. Pray to her and repent.
What penance do you give me?
Bless yourself and say the Lord's Prayer.
It's time to go.
Cool.
Till we meet again.
I think these are Radiant quests.
God be with you. What would you like?
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them
František.
that can speak do.
But it's got a very distinct laugh.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently. Some young girl?
True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another Gawker?
Another? Why would anybody come to look at her?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk. So if you ain't one of them Gawkers, you must be one of them other types.
Shave her?
Well, no, you can't shave her.
Jesus
no,
Christ.
No thumb for a souvenir.
I don't
A
want to
little bit
take
messed up.
anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
I can go straight for the medium. No
I'm in
problem.
service of the Lords of Lipa. I'm to find out who was responsible for this murder.
What do the Lords of Lipa care about a dead girl?
Truth be told, not much. But it's at the request of her master.
Ah, that makes more sense. At least someone is trying to sort this out. The others weren't so lucky. It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No. He actually tried to help.
Help?
God, I love
How?
that hat.
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town wall.
I love how
close
that
to the
hat is
hole in the
animated.
wall, a dodgy
Whenever Henry
tavern in the
moves,
Hoprink neighborhood.
The ears and the bell
Thanks.
move.
What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff.
Oh my
I
god.
think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle. Though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
This is the morgue? Oh shit. Dude, I thought the morgue was in the church or underground or something. It is literally not.
So, let's see what we have here.
Cool.
My God. Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood.
Delivering this autopsy report while wearing the best outfit. That's great.
Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place I found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look.
Jeez. Examine her mouth. About everything.
Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards?
What the fuck? Better not think about it.
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they? Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. I don't even know what colour it was. Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself.
I wonder.
So,
Wild animal?
the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her,
Or maybe
left
she
a dark
hung
ring
herself.
around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. What? What are these options? I don't fucking know. This is beyond torture.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue. Then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning. Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Brutal.
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice. Aye. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Oh, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name?
Is he super strict?
Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumir.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
What the fuck?
You never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
It must be Maiden.
No. Nobody
It's a good
saw
nod
or
to it,
heard nothing.
anyway.
One day, she just didn't come home. And then, they found her. Like this.
It's awful what they did to her.
She was such a pretty girl. And that beautiful brown hair of hers. And it didn't even leave that untouched. Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Are we gonna find the Ripper? Detective Jester Henry. Jester Detective in Chief Henry. What up, AK? How are you, man?
My respects.
Wait till you see my drip.
Lumir?
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
I identify as a elf goblin. An elven goblin. Close enough. Some kind of cure.
This should sober him up.
Got a cure for him. Hair of the dog.
Here,
Can I pet the
drink
dog?
up. Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumir from the Rat House? The scribe?
Oh, he
I
is,
used to
absolutely.
be. Now I'm just
He's,
Lumir the madman.
What's the term? He's middle-aged. He's medieval middle-aged at a ripe 22 years old.
They say that about you. Why?
Because I was just on some wild goose chase. And what came of it? Absolutely nothing.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
The way he's talking, there's something going on.
I'm not doing it for myself. I'm afraid he might kill one of my friends.
A friend, eh? That's not good.
It's
Not
this
good
guy.
at all. I
him.
searched high and low.
Nobody
And what did I
talks
get out
like
of it?
this
Just
without
mockery.
bad
What makes you
intention.
think you can find out more than I did?
Hard, very hard, and hard. Fuck you, and fuck you again. How about this?
Because I'm stubborn, and I don't have any other choice. I'll get to the truth no matter what.
You think that will suffice?
If not, I'd have been dead long ago. Bled out from a human arrow.
All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one.
Jesus.
How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months,
You like the outfit,
sometimes
Poops?
weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
The
Do
best
you think
part
somebody
is,
is killing them
if you
because they're
notice
poor
closely,
and nobody
anytime
will miss
Henry
them?
moves, the
Certainly.
ears also move,
If
and the
somebody
bell.
killed the daughter of a local lord,
It's-
no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know.
YouTube censored. There we
Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
go. He does, Michael. Yeah, the freaking wow, shit, what was it? Fuck. They did a bunch of stupid songs there. Oh, why am I having a blank with the band? Bloodhound Gang. Bloodhound Gang, there you go. Oh my god. Terrible.
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to
Shit.
you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for
Oh my God.
Kuttenberg's bailiff.
Maybe that's what the reference is.
Kuttenberg is
I don't
a
know.
big city.
It's a straight
a lot of
reference to the
people.
Bloodhound Gang.
Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it,
Shit.
stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiffs one time, and the bailiff
Something like
was
that.
running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back.
Not really. Andreas
No.
supported my activities.
To get this outfit, you have to
Recently.
do the
What
Kuttenberg
happened?
I
tournaments
don't wanna
like
talk
5 or
about
6
it.
times.
Sorry.
Always bet max, and it will eventually be in one of the chests. I had to look it up online. They said there's only one reliable way to get the Jester outfit, and that's how you have to do it. So. Shit. If Henry starts dancing, we got a problem.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting?
These guards are
That's hard
pussies.
to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body
Father
tossed
Prokop?
behind a
Oh,
barn
shit.
at the edge of town.
I don't want to fist fight that guy.
She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the two girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation.
Dude, there's gonna be mods in this
But
game eventually.
Who knows?
I
Maybe
can't
he
fucking
just
wait to
didn't
see
want
what
to admit what had
stupid,
become of her.
stupid shit they make for it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth,
I mean, we're
nobody
probably
spent
gonna see
much
some
time
really
looking
cool
for it.
mods as well,
Besides
but
Alice,
I'm thinking
Zdena
just
was the most
pure
recent
stupidity.
victim.
Oh yeah,
It's only been
gonna
a
see
few
some
weeks since she went
really
missing,
stupid mods.
but I suppose
Can't wait.
nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type
Oh, yeah,
as the
that's
other
coming.
girls.
Every time you
Maybe the
smash somebody in the
prettiest
face,
of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one.
or instead of like your armor
Lively as a
rattling,
devil.
it's just the
was
ooh
a
sound
thief.
over and over again. Like,
I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people.
possibilities
and
are
had to get out of
endless.
town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad.
It's coming. It's coming.
Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you
Then
think
let
he'd be
me
more
rip it out
forthcoming
for
with
him.
me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole.
What up, Triforce?
It's worth a try. Besides,
Welcome, brother.
it might
How are
still
you?
be fresh in his memory. That would be a great
Let's
help.
hit the goal. Let's get some tips, subs, super chats over on the kick side. No, never. But
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute.
I'm gonna
called
investigate
Hole
all
in
the
Wall.
previous
You
murders
said her
and try to
body was
find a
never
common
found.
link.
Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to
Nice,
believe
Triforce.
that.
What are you playing today, man?
Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The
Absolutely,
Hole is
AK.
a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people
Can we
are
get
nothing
some
but
subs?
thievery and
We need
deceit in their
150
eyes.
groschen.
The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya.
So we can
So she
buy
worked for
fresh
him.
pork. Me and my
But
family.
he isn't all that chatty either.
My literal horse.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole.
Ask a mole in a
Yeah.
hole.
He still runs the place.
Is that... What is he leading on
What about
about?
the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid.
They called her
They called her
Chestnut.
Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I
A,
tried to
s-
find out a little
a
more.
bathhouse
But the other one,
wench called
Libushka.
Chestnut.
She was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was
Oh my
really
God.
cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but... she
I
refused
agree,
them all.
Michael.
She knew she was pretty.
There are going to be
knew
some
she
other
could do better than
DLCs, so
some
we might see
farmhand.
more
You mean
like
she wanted someone higher up.
crazy
That's what it
religious
sounded
stuff
like.
in the
But
plague
her
one,
mother
I'm
never
guessing.
found out who she had her eye on.
But
Interesting.
yeah, there are 4 DLCs, so
I'll
we
try
might
to
see
see what else I
something.
can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
Something.
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those 2 dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation.
Chestnut
either.
and her
There's
best
nobody
friend,
else
Butt
left who
Thighs.
could tell us anything about them.
Sum it up.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her.
Okay.
The next were Stanya
Prokop.
and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer.
We have to look
They
for the
both hung
bodies.
around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall.
A hole in the wall.
Stanya was an alehouse maid.
So
and
Stanya
Sten,
and the
a
other guy.
pickpocket. And the last victim is Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
It's this guy, I'm telling you. There's no Jack the Ripper, it's this guy. Whatever the fuck this guy's name, it's him. And I don't think his name is Jack.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn
Yeah,
something more,
absolutely.
stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
I know it's him. Why was he drunk? Huh? Huh? Why was he drunk? Why were you drunk, sir?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Wait. Alright. Let's investigate murder. They're all here, right? That's really the only place I can go. Alright. Wait. Someone right next to me, isn't there? Yeah.
And I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good. The town needs strong, brave men who can take it.
Somebody knows something here.
Are your pockets stuffed with wildflowers? Or how come you smell so nice?
Whoa, did I just get hit on by a guard? Sir. Sir. A zesty guard. Just a zesty guard hitting on medieval Henry.
What an occasion, eh? Will you go?
Shit. Shooting a shot. Oh my fuck.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I
Or maybe he
don't have
just,
time
yeah, he
for
probably just saw the
theological
outfit.
discussions,
I mean,
my
honestly,
son.
That's
if
not
I saw
why I'm
somebody
here.
wearing this outfit, I'd be
My
saying the
name's
same.
Henry,
Be like,
and I wanted
"Ooh,
to ask about the murder that
smell
happened recently.
delicious."
Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant.
Those
And
ears,
left her body lying by the
with that
city
bell.
walls.
Beautiful.
And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
I have to stop the killing. I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
Yes. Fear for those close to you is commendable. What would you like to hear?
Is it him?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I
Is he
reckon you
Jack?
know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
That's it?
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I
Shit.
was her uncle.
Yeah. Hot
When
Fuzz
my
was really
brother
good.
and his wife died, I took care of her.
Oh, you took care of her? What do you mean? What do you mean took care of her?
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
This is something, right?
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
This is gonna
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's with the guys that are always together, the two British guys. Fuck. Simon Pegg and the other guy. Always forget his name. I'm surprised I remembered Simon Pegg, honestly, but yeah.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm
Nick Frost, there you
not
go.
the first
Is that
of
it?
the
Nick
clergy
Frost?
to have a child on the side.
That
At
really his
least
name? It doesn't look like a
everyone
Nick
knew
Frost.
Yarka wasn't
But that
my
sounds
own
familiar.
daughter.
Got a hard option here.
No offense, but How did you know what to do?
Yeah, I remember the
Without a
zombie
wife,
one they
without
did
family.
too.
I would have been
Shaun
lost.
of the Dead.
I was.
That was
a
good.
bit, son. When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
Yeah. Yeah, End of the World I wasn't a big fan. Hot Fuzz was really, really funny. I remember, yeah.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan, with no family and no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction...
You wanted to marry off? What?
Me.
You wanted to marry off his adoptive daughter?
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide for her?
I couldn't. Even if she
This is
had
fucked.
been my very own. More so, since she was my brother's.
But how come?
The church's property
He was the uncle.
always remains the church's.
He was the uncle.
They
This
keep a
is even
close
worse.
eye on that.
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
A disgrace?
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant. Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
It's literally getting worse by the sentence. So not only did he try to marry his fucking niece, but apparently he got her pregnant.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about
Jesus
that. I
fucking
won't tell
H
you
Christ, my dude. What the fuck?
But this is important. Do I look like someone who's asking out of curiosity?
All right.
Do you see these ears?
Lumiere
Do I look like I'm fucking
accused
around?
me of her murder.
You see
What?
this bell?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
We're gonna talk to him and he's gonna be completely fine. I think it's Father Prokop. He's the fucking Jack the Ripper. The fact that he impregnated his own fucking niece, then tried to marry her. It's bull, bull. Ooh. It's way more info that I needed to know. And Henry's just, okay, cool. That makes sense. Going along with it. Have a reaction, my dude.
Come to your senses yet?
No reaction at all.
Fuck you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this whole thing is messed up. This whole quest is
What's that?
it's
God be
18
with
plus.
you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay.
So, you like my outfit? I do too. You can't have it. It is mine.
That's where come and take a look.
So we're just running across town to interview more people, and they're probably gonna send us somewhere else. Then we're gonna have a dramatic confrontation. We're gonna have to stake out for the Jack. Just watch. And it's gonna be the Prokop.
I'm at your service. We have a car.
Oh my god. Yeah, you found out that the priest fucked all of them? my god. Terrible. Terrible! Guy's bad. He needs to go. You want dog? It's not time for a doggy break. He's out again. Beautiful medieval town.
You're always welcome here.
Take it in. Fresh smells.
Stand up, would you?
Delicious.
I'd like a beer.
This is medieval town. You are welcome.
What smells?
Good day to you.
Hey, the maid was asking about my smell as well. I think I remember putting on perfume now. So at some point. I think that's why.
Did Estanya work here?
Stanya? Maybe.
Oh,
It
jeez.
depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
I'm a very, very bad guest. I'll just say I'm a good guest.
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
Spends money. He has money. They come often.
Depends if they're loyal to your tavern and come often.
Trust is all important. I'm plenty happy to talk to folks what faithfully hand their groschen over to me. So, what'll it be, my good man?
Yeah. That might actually work. I might have to go and clean up. My outfit isn't as bright as it was an hour ago.
What if I simply paid you and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya works here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya
The drunk in the
was
background.
gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
More money?
What?
I don't
If
care.
you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man.
Guy's
of
about to
trade.
puke on us, man.
So, what'll it be?
I don't want to pay you any more.
The guy is
I
cooked,
think you
yeah.
could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out.
He's on that mushroom
makes it
beer.
look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw
Whoa.
or heard anything.
Picking his crack.
The tavern
Oh,
tends
God.
to be empty at
Don't
that
smell
hour.
it.
And you won't meet many people on the street
Okay.
either.
He's got more manners than most people at Walmart.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell
Yes.
me about her?
A bold woman.
Barely.
One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a
Sus.
bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Barton?
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William.
Does he
As far as
also
I know,
own
he
a
plays
Jester
in the
outfit?
miners' tavern in the evenings.
How serious is he
Sometimes
about his
shows
craft?
up here too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for
For real,
a while,
Michael,
and only
for
came
real.
back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them, and like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer.
I don't think the minstrel is the murderer. I think it's the priest. I'm just gonna stay on track and say it's the priest.
Where can I find this Barton?
It's got to be the
I
priest.
already told you. In the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's
So
a
the
charcoal
charcoal
burner.
burning
So
site.
if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
Makes sense.
Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She had 2 close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
They're dead.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared.
Hit by a
And
cart.
she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
Hit by a cart. That's got to be brutal.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
That's all I need to know.
Very strange. Okay, who else do I need to talk to? Him? You?
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Oh, he's already
Well,
dead,
then piss
Michael.
off. You won't get any answers.
He died
here. All
20
you're
seconds
gonna
after
get
we
here
left that place.
is a kick in the teeth.
Alcohol poisoning. He wants to fight? I'll fight.
Better men have tried it than a cock puller like you.
Cock puller? I'll fucking pull your cock clean off.
Whoa!
I'm gonna bash your face in.
What a threat!
I'll
I'll pull your cock clean off. Just watch me, bro. I'll pull it off. 2 hands.
Leave me be.
I'll pull your cock right off.
Had enough?
Fuck yeah, damn it. What the hell do you want from
Never
me?
been so scared in my life.
Talk. Where's
Jesus.
Zdenna?
The last time I saw her, it's a long time ago. She
God.
scored big. Everyone was fucking jealous. She just needed to pawn it off.
Oh my god.
Do you remember what she managed to steal?
Mainly jewels, gold and silver. No bloody pewter. She had some fucking huge golden signet ring. A bloke could fuck for a whole month with something like that.
Do you know whose crest
I like
was
this
on
guy.
it?
I don't know, I'm no expert. But it were bloody expensive, that's for sure.
And where did she go with her loot? Do you know?
Well, she had some kind of arrangement with this fella called Pint from the mill. The one called Rabstein. She always took the stuff to him.
Do you know who she took it off?
She always said she found it on the street. That's because if the wrong ears hear it, you can end up in the shit. Or on the gallows even.
Did she hang out with any men?
She liked to hang around with that crooner that plays for the miners in that tavern of theirs. Made him sing songs and that. Oh,
Bard.
and once she got in a quarrel with that fucking priest
Prokop.
Prokop. That was a laugh.
Could she have run away with that bard?
I doubt it. He was a bit of a milksop. He tried to be all mysterious and played a tough fella, but you could see he was lying. And Zdenna could see right through him, I bet.
Why do you think so?
Because he was getting on my nerves, so I cornered him in a dark alley one time. He ran away so fast, I bet he shit himself.
And what about this priest?
Oh my god.
Why was he
You
quarreling
guys are
with
funny.
her?
I don't know. He was blabbering some shit about finding her a job.
Give me that
Only
cock
she
pull or I'm
didn't
gonna
want it.
beat you up again. Actually, stay on your knees. No, get back on your knees. Where are you going, Strand? Strand? We're not done dueling swords, Strand. We're going here. The minstrel is there. There's a body over there. Thief's fate, so that's probably another body. Cool. Detective Jester Henry the Gravedigger / Jack the Ripper investigator. Expert person. Also, freak. Definitely a freak. No. We're still looking, Poops, or Still hoping that he comes back. I agree, Michael. The bodies have definitely hit the floor. And they will keep hitting the floor. Because everybody dies at age 30 or 40. So here's why I'm a little bit worried for Nada. He's not a young kid. He's not gonna flake off and just depart from his norms all of a sudden. It's just not gonna happen. So for him to not answer anybody over Discord, like, even if he were pissed at me, he'd still answer. But he hasn't answered me or Gosh, or hasn't been in any Discord. Hasn't been in any stream. And because he's an adult, means even if he got into like a fight with the missus, and he got thrown out, he could get another computer, or he'd have his laptop. He always said he was on a laptop. So it has to be serious enough for him to, you know, be forced to be away from his computer. So it has to be like, maybe he's in jail, maybe he's hurt, or maybe they lost power in their region. Like, it's the only thing I can really think of.
And in
It's really
Jesus
fucked.
Christ, his only Son, our Lord.
That's kind of what I was wondering, Poops. He's got a bunch of accounts. His daughter apparently played on some of those accounts, so maybe somebody can figure something out. But
he descended into hell.
I don't know.
On the third day, he rose again.
I'm hoping that he's
ascended
alright.
into heaven.
I'm hoping honestly that he got arrested, because that's the least of his fucking the
He will come again.
you know,
to
the
judge
possibilities.
living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy
Yeah.
Catholic Church, the communion of saints.
It's kind of what I'm hoping for, Michael.
forgiveness of
Just
sins,
something out of the norm, right?
resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he went to the gym and fucking killed the guy who was annoying him. That wouldn't surprise me. But, yeah, I don't know. Hoping he's alright. Hoping he's alive and well. Yeah. Yeah, watch, he comes back in 2 weeks and says, yeah, I just spent a month in jail for beating the fuck out of 6 guys. Like, I'd laugh, and I believe him. But, yeah. What's up, dog? Wait, whoa, dog. Fuck off. Dude, you're a pretty dog, but you gotta go. Leave. Oh, shit. Fuck off! Leave. I don't want to hurt him. I'm gonna put him to sleep. Jester Henry, dog beater. He's just sleeping. I'm just punching a fucking dog in the back. In the kidneys. Oh my god. He's done, right? Yeah. Dude, they're not fighting anymore. I knocked out 2 dogs. That's what I did. Better than killing them. Also, I can get in here where there's absolutely dick all. Wasn't that worth it? Wasn't that fucking worth it? He's sleeping, right? Oh no. He's sleeping, guys. He's just sleeping. The other one is fine. What was I supposed to do? They're attacking me. I don't have a stun gun, right? Can I get a medieval stun gun? That'd be pretty cool. The fuck is this going? Huh? Oh shit, I don't need to do this. This is not where I want to go right now. Come on, Henry, faster. Looks like ass there. Alright.
Who are you?
Let's just do this. Be a lot faster. Going south. Right here. What's up, girl?
You smell nice.
Yeah. Wow. That's a great compliment to get. You smell nice. Do I look nice? Probably not. I need to wash up.
You don't often see a man smelling this nice.
See? They love it. Order Henry.
It's William, right? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry, and no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
Looks like a kid.
Well, you don't have to, that's true. But you should. It's in your own best interest.
What are you talking about?
I'll break your
If
fucking
you don't
fingers,
start
bro.
giving me some answers right now, I reckon you'll end up begging in the streets. Because I'll break all your fingers, and you'll never play the lute again, you miserable minstrel.
Jesus.
What? No! Come on, I didn't do anything!
Stop whining and talk, or I'll be the one doing something to you.
Come on. All right, then. Ask
Chill,
away.
Henry, chill. Imagine being intimidated by a guy wearing this. Come on.
Did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her.
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find out. What about the unwilling father-to-be?
Honestly, AK, me
Wouldn't
too.
happen to be yours,
Probably.
would it?
What?
Never
No.
happened before, but first time for
I never
everything.
even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit, and then she stopped coming by.
Is that really what happened?
And can you tell me anything else about it?
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
And I hear you knew Stanya,
Which one do you mean?
the alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was
What,
you,
is he gay?
I wouldn't take him too seriously.
What's happening, my man?
Do you remember Zdena? You knew her, didn't you?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Jesus Christ.
Did she steal something from you?
A traveling minstrel doesn't have much to steal.
May Lord
She was
have
well
mercy
aware
on
of
your
that.
soul,
She was on the
Mr.
lookout
Minstrel.
for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was gonna rob him blind. As far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around.
Okay. You know the maid.
And what about Alice? Did you know her?
I know a lot of Alice's. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
How did you... How? How did he hear about it?
They say she had a rich young suitor. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her. Look, why are you asking me about all this? You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now, they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
So you didn't do it.
So you didn't do anything to them?
No! Why would I? What would I get out of it? It doesn't make any sense. It goes against God.
You dare invoke God?
I admit, I'm no saint, but for Christ's sake, I'd never kill anybody.
Good. I believe you. But if any clue leads me back here to you, I won't give you a second chance.
You won't hear about me again.
There's
I
no way
swear to
this guy
God.
killed a bunch of women. No way. Unless he's like psycho fucking chihuahua attitude in the dark, but kinda doubt it. Looks like a big old softie to me. He's not even a man. He's not even half a man. An ambush, you say? Something like that, Triforce. It's quite the description. Something like that, yeah. You say ambush, I say where. Oh, there you go. Ooh.
Wasn't invisible.
But you were.
Fuck! For the cross!
Attacked! Help!
Let me pull up my shit here.
Show your stuff.
Yeah, you want to smash them right in the dome. Ooh. Ooh. Just like that. Look at the damage. Boom. Buddy hitting my dogs in a fucking rotten hell. In a second. He acts like my dog is a fully armored fucking knight with a battle axe. Dude. That was a good time.
And at the dawn of the 7th day, a rider on a white steed appeared and rescued me.
What did you say? What steed?
Oh, nothing. I was just thanking you. If it weren't for you, I'd have given up the ghost.
Whoa, Roggy. Well, that's a concussion, Roggy.
Don't mention it. I was glad to help.
So valiant and yet so
It's so much fun, Triforce.
You are definitely worthy.
Worthy of what?
Just be aware
The
that
rare
it's a giant
opportunity
time
I'm
sink.
about to offer
The whole
you.
game is like
I
100
purvey
plus
wares
hours
from the
long.
most mysterious ends of the earth, the water of life, a magical culture.
You can go
a
whatever
stone that
alignment you
turns
want to be in, right?
anything
You
into
could be
gold,
evil as
and
fuck
all
if
sorts
you want
of
it to
other
be.
wonders.
You'd be
All
goody
this
two
could
shoes, you could be down the
yours,
middle.
And for you, my hero, at a bargain
It's
price.
a good time. So he's the one who sells all this stupid shit. It's all stuff that has zero value. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sell him stupid shit right back. He has no fucking money, you asshole.
I think I'll be going now. You take care.
Alright. That's that. Now let's go find an alehouse wench. But yeah, this Warhammer is just so much fun to fight people with armor. Because you just bonk them on the head. And like, with the sword you need to hit them like, I don't know. You need to get like 6 or 7 good hits in. With the hammer you just bonk them on the head twice, they're dead. Fantastic. Are these guys selling something, or are they peddling humans?
Abba,
Soldier.
That was my cow.
Oh, also soldier.
Can I get a ride?
Yeah.
I don't actually want to get on red. Nope.
God grant you help.
Talk to me. Or not.
I need to ask you something.
If you're here for charcoal, you'll have to wait.
I'm not here about charcoal. I'm looking for Stanya, an alehouse maid from Kuttenberg.
54 groschen.
And why
Who the-
are you looking here?
What kind of trader
I
has
heard she was
54 bucks
consorting
in their
with some
till? Come on,
charcoal
man.
burner here.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. Who goes with who?
He's obviously not selling a lot of his junk. Too busy getting jumped by bandits. Talk to me.
I need to ask you something.
I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman.
Foreman. Dr. Foreman? Him? No? Where the fuck is the foreman? Barton. That's him.
I'm looking for
This is
someone
him.
named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
That I'm the killer. Michael. Yeah, very famous girl. Very famous.
Lumir himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
Well, I don't know. I remember Lumir. He was all right. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still brooding over?
You seem like the right man for a job like that. Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid
So it's
to even
obviously
go
not him who
outside.
killed her.
I don't know what to do with her anymore.
We're
Can
gonna
I
use her
speak
as
to her?
bait.
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage. But be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. Until we meet again.
I'm telling you, we're gonna use her as bait.
Who are you? How did you find me?
I'm here to kill ya.
You came here to finish what you started. I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Try
Don't
it.
be afraid.
Try it.
Barton told me where to
You
find
see this
you.
blood?
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few groschen, that I did. But I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it, and sometimes we have to be tough, especially in a place like the hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
Jesus.
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back, but beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it.
Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... Oh, it doesn't matter.
Thieving
But that
wench.
servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had a servant with him.
Aye, a pudgy fella, well dressed, but had a mean face.
Pudgy
He
guy
never
with a
said
mean
word Or
face.
smiled, or even said thank you.
He disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here?
So he's gonna have a mark
To
on
the
his head.
charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
So it's somebody
Who knew
who...
that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
It's gotta be somebody in that tavern.
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
Oh.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
No, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices.
Donkeys, yeah.
Two of them waiting for me there.
There's two guys. Oh, shit.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all. And then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed. Just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper then? You yourself said he's a pig.
Aye, when he drinks, he turns into a total bastard.
I think you
All
need
lewd
to give
remarks,
something to
broken
him from the
fingers.
track.
The lecher. Only when I got to my room, I could hear him snoring.
But if I could get to the room,
Couldn't
I
have
could
been
maybe
him.
steal something that has blood on it, right? I could probably try that.
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Do you know anything about that?
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. A stupid trick to make himself seem more interesting. Though, I reckon he's more likely to attract an ass-kicking than a woman.
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there? Are you mad? I'm never going back there. Not until they catch him.
I'll catch him then.
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you...
I'll stop by if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Take care then.
I hope I don't come back and she's also dead. Because we all know that's a possibility. Okay, let's see if I can repair this Jester outfit. Not looking so regal. Okay. That's it, no. I'm gonna have to stop by a tailor. There's no tailor in town. No tailor here either. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna look like a fucked up Jester for a little bit then. Anything along the road? Laundry. Let's go do laundry, shall we? G'day. Get out of my way.
I
Do laundry.
apologize.
Out of my way, I'm trying to do laundry.
Good boy.
Just kick her in the back of the head. What up, Brez? Really, Brez? Oh my fucking god, that's hilarious. Stop cracking those soap rocks.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next
Move,
time.
lady. She's so not cool. Does she not know who I am? Does she not know the king? By the way, 150 to the goal. Let's get some subs. Let's get some gifted donos. Let's get some super chats over on Kick. Come on, guys. You guys aren't donating. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Guys, aren't you donating? Guys. Guys. Get over here. I just see cheeks and blood. Get over here. Oh! Bambi is too slow. Oh! I'm too slow. Well, if they can run away from me, they deserve their life. If not, they're mine. Actually, I'm gonna make them into dog food. Finish him. Holy shit. Like. Yeah, I think they got away. Oh. You know what? I'm pissed. So, I'm gonna fuck him. Not literally. I mean, no. I am gonna fuck him with this arrow. It's gonna penetrate the body. Oh! Right in the fucking heart. Beautiful. Let's butcher this dough. My dog's probably hungry, so I'm gonna kill an entire deer for one piece of meat. I could feed my my mutt. Get over here.
Look what I have for you.
There you go. Here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good mutt? Oh yeah, mutt.
You silly mutt.
Are we gonna meet anybody interesting here? Any cool cats? Oh. You hear that music?
God grant you health.
What's up, dudes?
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his Denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Stonard said something different.
You're a friend of Stonard's, are you?
What do you mean?
Actually, I don't really know him that well. He's the only one I know who knew Denner. And he sent me to you.
Well, if he told you that, I reckon it's all right. He's not much of a traitorous rat, I reckon.
I wouldn't entirely count on that. So you knew Denner? Can you tell me something about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Whatever.
So he's not German.
What can you tell me about Denner?
She always
So
had
it's
it
not
hard.
him.
She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Stonard? How does he fit into this?
Stonard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring?
So the basket, maybe the
still
dog
have it?
can follow the
She
basket.
didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Stenner was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a
Outfit
feeling
looking
someone was
stanky
following
right
her.
now.
Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Stenner thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
Is Denner's scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my
Yes.
dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
And dogs are pretty good.
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't say nothing about that.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning nobody by that name.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. Take care.
Fuck. What an asshole.
Truck.
Smell it. Find it, boy. Watch, she's like super close. Shit.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Don't touch him. He's working. Oh, there's definitely something going down by the mill, but I'm thinking that maybe she's actually a lot closer than we're assuming here. Oh shit. Wait, are these mine? No, these aren't mine. Somebody's been here. Somebody's been here recently. Come on, Mutt, let's go. Or can it really be? Up there? Bro, you're freaking me out. Getting closer. That's the best shadow ever. Look at whoa, whoa. Woo! Jester Henry. Got a flopping fucking horn. Where the fuck are we going, dude? It's the ears too. The ears just dum 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 dum. It reminds me of like a dog's ear. Dogs that have long ears typically will just kind of flop all over the place when they're trotting. Same idea. Fucking hilarious. I got floppy ears. Floppy ass ears. Man, this dog is going all the way. Eh? All the way here, right? Yeah.
That has to be that ford Pike was talking about. We should take a look around here.
What the fuck is this? These are some weird bloodstains. Pretty much, man. Pretty fucking much it right now. Are you still tracking?
Here, Matt. Search.
Here. Oh, shit.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard
Mutt
against
doing
the
a good
ground.
job.
She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Oh, I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand? Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it
Fell out
punishment
of
for
her?
stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent
I'm kind of
fight.
happy that they didn't bother
Killer had to
animating this whole
improvise,
scene.
and that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks, but that ring is a good lead.
I mean, it could have been a fucking hole on the side of her goddamn, like, leg, as far as we know. Could have been anywhere. It just fell out of it. Fell out of the corpse. God, that's gross. Alright. What else do I have to do now? That's it? Alright, we're definitely gonna get jumped before we get here, which is fine. Or are we gonna look out? Oh, dead body. Another one. Great. What am I looking at? What is that? Is that a man? Oh, that's a soldier. Okay. It looked fucking weird for a second.
Shit. That's the fella I kept bailing out of trouble.
Oh, it's the unlucky guy.
Bad luck has caught up with him.
So there was this guy, every time I met him, he kept being in a shittier and shittier situation. I guess he's dead now. Michael wants to see, needs to see the rings dropping out of corpses. Until they animate it, this game will not get a 10 out of 10. We'll stay firmly at a 9. Okay? Till we see rings pooping out of fucking corpses. Till we start seeing that shit? Yeah. This is a flawed game. Had so much potential, man. Nah, he just got fucked by something. There's literally nothing on him. Nothing on him, no enemies. He's just dead. Hello, I'm here. Yo, dude, wake up, wake up.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her?
Right.
So, we're all here.
I've had to bury
I hope
goddamn
nobody
random
else shows
mercenaries
up.
that tried to kill us,
How
but
did it go?
I can't bury some guy that I saved like 3 times.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly. But I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Catherine, who do you suspect?
Well, I think it was that priest, Prokop.
That's nonsense. It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't have? Then who do you think it was?
It had to be William. Nobody else knew them all.
Ah, now you're talking nonsense. I'm sure William is innocent.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might
Let's
be easier
bump
for
heads.
us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle
I don't
it,
trust this Prokop.
and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
Yeah,
Did
but
you learn who he found?
she was
No.
pregnant. How did he know?
I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling. And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure? So they gutted her.
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant, I wouldn't be surprised.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the father is, we'll likely know who the killer is.
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those
It was
dances.
Prokop.
Maybe William.
It was Prokop.
Yarka started working for the von Groller family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
It's Prokop, I know
so
it.
what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Groller's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's
Hendel?
quite successful.
Hendel. Sounds like the kind of guy who would cry out, Scheiße, when he's trying to abduct someone.
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means she had some relationship with William, or at least knew him.
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that bard, William.
And I agree with him. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him. It even went so far he had to flee the city. And the moment he's back, there's another murder.
Really? But I found out you accused Prokop first, Lumir.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter. It was a mistake, and I paid for it.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
Bingo.
I don't think so. But he's a skirt chaser. If he got Yarka pregnant, then...
Perhaps. But why would he kill and mutilate her? He could have just run away.
But then he could never come back.
Why not? He could come back a year later once things have died down, the child would be born, the shame forgotten, and nobody would bring it up again.
I suppose that makes sense. That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
But we can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid of her to make sure nobody found out she was pregnant.
I'm sure William wanted...
You got
William
it, Michael.
isn't the only man with a prick. And he certainly didn't use it to strangle her to death.
Such language. What are you trying to say?
Aha, there you go. Exactly. To paraphrase Michael, making babies and murdering are not the same.
That making babies and murdering folks require different tools.
But who would it be if not the father?
Someone who stood to lose something because of the child. Money, reputation, honor.
Freedom?
Freedom?
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street.
Never is.
But it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out.
You think it's this guy who's the killer,
Just
Poops?
ran.
The detective?
Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed
maybe.
her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
I'm still gonna blame the priest. Murderer said something.
According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher.
Scheiße.
He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Oh, Scheiße.
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Yeah, but you're a fucking poser. This is medieval times. There's literally Germans literally right here, and you're like, oh, Scheiße. Fuck you, dude.
She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she
I
went
think
to
I
the
can give him
baths?
all the info.
Apparently, everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact.
There's a big conspiracy.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice? If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip.
The murderer
Her
isn't
neck was bruised for almost a month.
the priest,
Doesn't almost
but the
every
priest was
man
there.
have a strong grip?
Depending
priest is
on
the
what
one
they
who's
take in hand
cutting up
every
the
day.
chick.
A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. Stanya admitted that she knows William.
Whoa.
He flirted with her and tried
Whoa.
to get to know her better.
It's raining
Nothing
inside
came of
for
it.
some reason.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her.
We're just
I'd
gonna
like to
ignore that.
rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so.
I think it's
She's
not the rain.
sure it wasn't William. And no matter what they say about him, in her eyes, he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm
And the
so
lights
glad
fixed.
that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
Or maybe
You
there's
found
multiple
her?
killers. Just
Is
yeah.
she alive too?
No.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, she's
I hope
dead.
we find out
And
what's
where
going
did you
on
find
here.
her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her.
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others.
He pulled off a big robbery.
Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole family
Grolle?
is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body.
Stuffed down her throat.
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
That's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
Wait. So it did come out of her ass.
Blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Brother,
Come now,
what?
We're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I thought he said he came out of her mouth, but no, he's saying somebody stuffed it in her, like through her mouth, like she swallowed it, or... Oh, what the fuck? One of the Von
I
Grolls.
suspect one of the Von Grolles.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't
It's
William?
fucking lighting.
Yarka was pregnant. And if the father was young Von Grolle, it would make sense if he got rid of her.
Sakura, you're right.
But William could have fucked her too. Just saying.
Zdena robbed Von Grolle.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Grolle could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Schnapps and rings. Just straight in there.
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young Von Grolle fits both descriptions.
True.
We could be getting somewhere.
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old Von Grolle can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that
can't be
our
the
most likely
priest unless-
suspect is young Von Grolle?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything.
Can't be the priest, right?
But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you wanna search their house?
AK's
Something
doing
else we
fucking
can
Google
do.
searches today.
There must be a clever
What is
way
boofing?
to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is
God.
enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in?
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
Cool. I could definitely pretend to be a swordsman because my sword rank is 30. I'm better than literally everybody else, so fuck them. It just happens, man. That's what happens when you wear too many fingers. Eventually one gets stuck somewhere. Where did my ring go? Oh no. Infiltrate the house. Not really sure how comfortable I feel with examining a young person. That's literally what the option is. Not quite sure I'm too comfortable with that. Like... Like, just remove the apostrophe S room. It's straight terrible. Brutal.
Good to see you.
Alright, we're almost there, so keep going. It's gonna be... Times it. Perfect time to rob. Perfect time to rob. Is this you? Oh, wow. Look at this.
Can I help you?
Is this the house of the Von Grolle family?
Yes?
Come to heal, come to train.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. Master Menhard from Frankfurt sent me to train young Master Hendel in sword fighting.
I'm sorry, but I know nothing about it.
Are you telling me I'm not expected? The Master Swordsman won't be pleased.
No, this is surely my mistake. But isn't it a bit late? You won't get much practice in with him now.
When should I come then?
Best before noon. The young... Take care and
Best
good night.
before noon, he says. Okay. I mean, I could go in. Or I could just wait. Let me wait. "10 hours on a bench. My fucking ass hurts. Ooh. It hurts. My bone butt. And I'm getting up. Gonna train some little shitting swords." Let's go fucking do it, right? I hope he's not too angry at me.
Heute ist ein wunderschöner
The rest. Wait, German? I hear German. Where's this little guy? Germans everywhere. My ass hurts! Oh. Wait, this is a private area still? Yoink. What am I looking for? Wait, what am I even doing here? Come around noon to be able to get into the house. Shit. Well, I'm in the house already. So. YOLO. How young is this kid? That's the question. The young whatever, but how fucking young is he, actually? Being sneaky. Being so sneaky
How
right now.
come it's open? I closed that door.
Shit. Oh shit. Cool. What are you cooking up, Michael? Anything good? I gotta make dinner in like an hour. Thinking making some chicken, vegetables,
That's
potatoes.
Who opened this?
Method.
If anything's missing, I know who to go and see.
There you go.
I'm going to check.
I hear her walking around. Don't leave a trace. It would really help if I knew what the fuck I was looking for. Maybe upstairs there? Zoink. Alright. Artisan. Random townswoman. Alright.
Was darf's heute? Careful!
Okay, so he's not gonna let me in. Go around. What's up, dude? Master what? Shindle? Maybe. Maybe. Wait, is this
Tools! Iron tools!
Oh.
Tools here!
Buy 2 pots. I've got lots.
I don't. It's not even showing it on the map anymore. I think it kind of glitched out. Or maybe that wasn't even the right house. I don't know. All I know is that I have a waypoint, so I'm gonna go to it.
Quality goods.
Tools! Iron
Tools! Get your tools! Is this the house? Hello? What? Thaddeus? Can I go through? Upstairs here. Yeah. Him? Her?
It happens.
Yeah, get
Just
on my
watch
way,
where
girl.
you're going next time.
Out my way, girl. Here. Oh, shit. Okay. This is definitely the right room. Shit, hide. Trophies from victims?
What the hell? That's hair. All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
Holy fuck. Well, at least my hunch was right. It was the priest. Let's go tell the guy right now. It's the priest. I have evidence. See, this was totally the priests. The priest had this. There's the priest's evidence. Or I'm in a cell. Some fucked up shit, dude. Who's got trophies of his victims? Ew, brother. Ew. And I really need to wash my fucking clothes. I'm gonna start smelling soon. What is that smell? It's like a smelly little goblin when I come out of nowhere. Oh, dudes. Why is this locked? I don't mean to be here. I'm leaving.
You can't just stroll around things to you.
What do you mean? Of course I can. Ah, do what I want. What's up, dude?
I need. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
What? Who's gonna repair my, Who's gonna repair my Jester suit? Who's gonna repair this? Who's gonna repair this? Can't be an armorer, right?
A fine day.
Oh, it's
for...
Mr. Tools.
How can I need.
No, it's definitely not him. I thought it was. What was it? Or maybe the armor smith. Maybe. Tailor? I thought that was a tailor.
Just as he was stuffing... What will it be?
Is he talking shit?
I need...
No one wants to hear your barking. Such
shut
a
up.
naughty dog.
Hey. Yeah, he kind of redeemed it at the end. Naughty dog. Just a naughty little dog. Don't know where those fucking... It's not a cobbler, it's a tailor. Oh, fuck me. Who the fuck's a tailor? Whatever. Straight down the road, take a left. But dude.
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
I think we were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress
The
or
ring? We
a
have the ring,
murder
don't we?
weapon.
To be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it.
I called
What
it.
if we set a trap
I called
and
it.
catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that?
We're gonna use that
I mean,
alive
we don't
girl
know
as
who he's
bait.
planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's going to get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him.
We're gonna pull it
You'll
clean
see
off.
through it immediately.
Both hands.
It'll fail.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
When
Don't
is the right
worry,
moment?
we won't take our eyes off you.
When is that right moment?
Where's Handel? I need to talk to him! Do you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides.
She's great.
Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Get rid of her. Disgrace. Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over.
Shit.
But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff.
My God.
And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him.
My God. Trap has been set. Wow, that was great.
It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel?
Hendel? You wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but
Right.
you! Oh, Christ, the trials I have to endure!
Cat is
A
well fed in
husband
medieval
with
times.
both feet in the
Like
grave
an
and a
entire
son who'll
fucking
fuck
fish.
anything with a hole in it. Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutting, is it?
Oh.
I can help you with that.
Get that bitch, you fool!
What you gonna do, motherfucker, huh? What you gonna do?
Chew!
You're gonna die.
Bro! Oh, I kind of feel bad for him. Poor guy. Just stabbed him right in the fucking throat. Wait, this is my shit. Wait, we're in my room? Fatality.
To the bailiff. We can't just...
Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretical scum!
Shut up.
Slicer.
Let her speak. I still don't understand what actually
Exactly,
went on here.
AK. It's
I
fucking
have some
insane.
questions for you.
I love it.
I'll tell you nothing, you serpent! Nothing! You can't keep me here! Let me go! I'm a woman of worth!
If you won't speak now, then the executioner will loosen your tongue when your feet stop burning. But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me go!
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on, answer him or it's gonna hurt.
My husband, he drank a lot, ran around with whores and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me. He told me he wanted to sow his wild oats before finding a wife.
So your own son didn't listen to you? And you started killing the girls who were...
Who seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness? If they wanted to whore themselves out, they'll pay for it in hell. But there's no way they were going to drag my Hendel there with them.
Sounds like Dwight from The Office. Wants to sow his wild oats.
And what about Hendel? Did he know what you were doing?
What is it?
That
After
I
you
was
get married, you
taking
get
care
a
of his
giant bag of
immortal
oats.
soul and eliminating his temptation? Of course not. But one day he'll be grateful to me for it.
He's going to jump for joy. His mother a mad woman, and his servant a murderer.
That was another good movie.
Speak politely to me, you whore.
You
Henry,
whore.
if you have any more questions, you'd better ask them quickly. I'm sorely tempted to finish this here and now.
I mean, I'd kill her right now too, honestly.
There was no blood where Alice was found. Where did you kill them?
That was up to Thaddeus. He told me something about an abandoned barn. I only told him to cut them up thoroughly.
Jesus.
Why?
Why? As a warning. So those whores knew what awaited them. To put the fear of God in them.
Jesus Christ.
And what about the hair in Hendel's chest? You're trying to tell me he wasn't involved, but he was keeping their hair?
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his. So we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them. As a parting gift.
I didn't find that strange.
Out of sight, out of mind. He always found some new harlot anyway.
That's what it sounds like, maiden. It sounds like, yeah, the whole goddamn family.
Do you realize you also killed girls who had nothing to do with Hendel?
That's not possible. I saw them all with my own 2 eyes, chatting with him and giggling.
And what about that alehouse wench?
That strumpet. I saw how she treated him. It's a damned shame she got away.
But she really had nothing to do with Hendel.
She wouldn't have smiled at him the way she did if she didn't want to fornicate with him.
Holy fuck.
They all deserved it. Every single one. And
What?
better sooner than later. That trollop in our service even got herself with child. And she wanted to keep it. The slut.
And what about Zdenna? All she did was rob him, and you killed her anyway.
Something like that.
She fawned over him like all the others. He even gave her a ring, which she probably sold immediately. She deserved it. She was a thief, and stealing is a mortal sin.
I better stop asking questions.
Burn in hell, all of you.
Kill her.
What'll we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the court. The law must be upheld.
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight.
Exactly.
And
Nothing's
what
going to happen to
judgment
her
will
because
there
she has
be?
money.
She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and punished some random girls, and now you'll blaspheme like that?
Our Lord directed me. I did it through His will.
Do you hear that? And you want to let her live?
But that's not justice. It's murder.
She's like, under
Henry,
proper justice,
won't you
she would
say
get murdered
something?
anyway.
I told you, don't you dare judge me. I am a servant of God.
So am I, bitch. She has to die.
Lumiere, listen to her. If we don't deal with her ourselves, and then they let her go, then... Do you want to have that on your conscience?
I mean, how could I live with myself if we kill her in cold blood?
I'll show you justice. You're all going to end up in hell.
Your conscience will remain clear. You won't be the one killing her.
But still, if we don't punish her according to the law, then we ourselves deserve to be punished by the law.
Huh. We aren't the ones walking around the city killing random women. On the contrary, we're making sure no more will die.
All those whores. Hell. Lucifer everywhere. Fire and brimstone.
It's just not right.
It isn't right, but it's necessary.
All right, all right. Do it then. But I wash my hands of it.
No! Don't you dare! You hellspawn! No!
Gonna do? Gonna do? Huh? Huh? Wait.
Well, now
No!
someone has to
The
explain
animation
everything.
broke!
Not me.
No!
I'd
The
rather just
animation
get out
broke!
of here.
We were supposed
I'll
to
go.
see her get stabbed
I'll
or
explain
something.
everything. And you, Henry, wait for me at home, all right?
Fine. I'll wait at yours.
Good, good. I hope I don't end up in total disgrace.
Well, this was a lot stranger than I expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not even myself. Can we just be quiet for a while?
All right.
As you wish.
Really? It would have been. Whole arm straight to the top of the dome.
But still, it was damned odd.
Oh, you got a witness coming
that
in.
it was. Let's go and see Lumia. I
No
wonder how
problem.
he fared.
Just a body on the floor. Nice old tune to go
Tell
with
us,
it.
Lumiere. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
I'm surprised you got away with it.
It is
Bringing them
top
two
tier acting.
corpses.
You're right,
I would have
Triforce.
preferred a different ending, but fuck. What happened, happened.
Lumiere.
By the way,
angry
Triforce
anymore.
and Coin
I'm
Hunter.
not angry anymore.
Coin Hunter.
And I must
Coin
admit
Halo
that
Gaming, sorry.
Maybe it was better this way.
Triforce Hunter
If they
and
were
Coin
still
Hunter.
alive,
No.
there'd be a lot more
Triforce Hunter
squabbling.
and Coin Halo Gaming also streams quite a
this,
bit.
The
Streams
dead
a lot
are
of
proving
awesome
silence.
content.
Precisely.
Live pretty often. If you guys aren't
I
subbed,
just told them I
please
spread the word
go
that
sub.
one victim survived
check
and
his stuff
where
out.
she was hiding.
Highly recommended.
And I waited for them there. And when they
One of the
came
best
to
channels, in my
kill her, we
opinion,
had no
just to chill.
choice but to end it that way.
And what will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumiere?
It's true I've made
She's
amends
sleeping,
in the
maiden.
eyes of the
She's
law,
just sleeping.
But I probably won't go back now.
Yeah.
Maybe better to write.
I
something
swear
about
these
it.
storylines for some of the side
knows?
quests, they're better
You go
than
back to
like
drinking?
current TV.
No,
It's great.
It didn't help anything, did it? If I had just persevered instead, I should have pitied those girls, and not myself.
Don't fret. It was a terrible mess, and all three of us had to put our heads together.
Yes.
Mm.
You helped me when I was in need and didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
What will you do now, Catherine?
And what will you do, Catherine? Will you stay here?
My work isn't done yet. I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work.
I can give you money. I got a shit ton of
elsewhere.
money.
Do you think we could have done better?
Everything can always be done better. The most important is to do it well and
Yes.
quickly.
For
Catherine
retro.
is right.
Awesome, great
I'll
channel.
still be kicking
For retro's
myself.
sake.
Maybe to my dying day.
If there's a
None of
daily
us
show
did
that I try to
anything bad.
always watch live, it's for
That's not
retro.
entirely true.
I'm
If
talking
I have physio
about
or if
innocent
I'm
people.
sleeping or whatever, I miss
No
it.
more girls died because of you.
Based on my...
Well, let's go our separate ways.
Thank you,
Not
lad.
that old, come on.
You prevented future murders, and you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
I thank you both. Without you, the devil knows how it would have turned out.
Here you are, as a keepsake, and perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes, here is a reward, Henry.
Yes, I agree.
And Lumiere.
I agree with
we
all of the
shall
above.
certainly meet again.
A Kutenberg Knight Shield. Is it good? Or is it shit? It's probably shit, right? Sorry about that. Oh, actually. It's a little bit better. For some reason. It literally has no different stats. I like mine better. It's chaotic and colorful, like me. Well, that was fun. What is this one? This. I have to look for a stolen standard. Oh yeah. It's always a hoot in 4 retro streams. I'd like him to eventually move on to Sega games, like as a new series or something, but that's like future retro. It's gonna take time. I don't know how many NES games there are, but what did you say, 600? Shit, son. Still got a while to go. Looks like a door, right? But it's not. It's not a door.
Greetings to you.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. I have to break in here, right? What?
My thoughts.
Where what? I have to look for a standard, right? Now, where the fuck would the standard be? I'm guessing it's the hard locked door.
I'll be right there.
Alright.
Aye, coming right up.
Oh. I close the door on him.
Greetings to you.
Oh. Come on, Henry. You can do it. Cool. Did you say why the floor is so sticky? That's hilarious. Alright.
Hey, Kibble, are you playing? Aye, aye, just a moment.
I can't see shit. Give me a sec.
You got a hoping boy for the stang. Well, spread it round a bit, man, why don't you?
That's none of your fucking business, sheep eyes.
Hey, it's my chink too, though. Who'd have said you'd snaffle it right under old Lazarus' nose?
You shouldn't have bet.
Sheep Eyes is right. Luck out there.
And the stripes are right fucked. Without their coats, they won't show up at the miners' fair.
Bloodied wedding dress?
A wedding dress?
Naturally.
And with old dried
Anyway,
bloodstains?
them
Crime
stripies
or
always
tragedy?
fix it so that they win.
Tough to say.
Well, maybe
the
that
fuck?
stang of theirs is enchanted.
That's a load of blather. And even if it was,
Whoa.
well, Sen ain't the
Whoa,
ain't
whoa, whoa,
going
whoa,
to
whoa.
help them no more.
What the hell, Kibble?
What am I supposed to do here? Talk to him? Fuck with him? Speak. I have to speak with
I
him.
reckon luck's on my side. Hey, what's that door?
If you're the leader of the Saints, I've come to see you.
Herrgott, how'd you get in here, horse son? Go back to where you came from.
Now, let me explain. I'm here in a matter of faith.
Yeah.
What are you
I think I remember
blathering
that.
about?
That's our heroes.
Are you some kind of priest?
On Sega,
I'm
yeah.
looking for Saint Anthony.
I have a
Something
one of
tells
those
me
mini
that I'm in the right
Genesis,
place.
and I'm pretty sure that
I
game's
can
on
offer
it.
you a good deal.
I remember that. It was good.
Ah, I see. So the Stripes sent a new yakka for this thing, did they? Well, there will be none of that. Get lost and tell Flach to go fuck himself.
Yeah, Phil is fucking toxic, that's for sure.
I'm not interested in your affairs with Vlach. People pay me to solve their problems. So tell me, for fuck's sake, where the bloody banner is.
I don't ken, but scheisse. I sold it to Henze.
And who the fuck is that now?
A merchant he left a few hours ago, but to Prague, he said. Now he'll be somewhere
Yeah,
near
Vector Man.
Bilani.
Oh, yeah.
If I find out you lied to me, I'll be back.
It's no fib.
Dinosaurs.
Goodbye.
You can't just
Battletoads,
stroll
Double
around here
Dragon.
without so much as a by your leave.
Huh?
Oh yeah, all those games are great. Genesis had some of the best games.
Come here.
Ooh. Right out. Alright, now we said something about... Oh boy. Got no time to waste. Pack of wolves, how about avoid them? I couldn't avoid the wolves. Couldn't avoid them, eh? Alright, let's see if they can avoid me then. Yeah, the music was very good. I'm convinced if they wanted to make this like a horror game or something, they could. Or maybe not a horror game, but, you know, add some horror elements or, there you go, they're dead. Some, supernatural elements, yeah. I think they could. They could totally get away with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that maiden. Yeah, I remember that trick. That game was so much fun. The graphics all, like, they looked really futuristic for being nothing special, but it was good. It was a really fun game, too. You could actually beat it. It wasn't... It was hard, but it wasn't the hardest thing in the world. It was fun. Beautiful night sky. Come on, dog.
Come here!
Bad guys? No? Yeah, I'm trying to level up my polearm. Because my sword's 100 and my heavy weapon is like at 18 now. Polearm is just 15 though, I think. It's super handy. You can one-shot a lot of enemies with it. It's really awesome. But still nothing like bonking knights on the head with a warhammer. That's prime right there. Gets the juices going. I thought it was right next to this place, but... Okay. So I'm looking for a cart. But they got attacked. They set up camp somewhere, or... I don't see them.
So, this is the road to Billiny. Now just to find Hensel and that damn Stang.
Stang? The stank?
What's that there? Could this have fallen out of the cart? That blood is absolutely fresh. I'll look further along this path.
Guess it's the other one. Oh. We see our target. What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Interesting. A heavily loaded car recently passed this way. But why did it leave the road? An abandoned cart. Those robbers couldn't have got far.
More blood. Looking for blood. Don't see blood. You see blood? Blood. It's not a camp, is it? It's a road. Yeah, let's go back there. I might have to use this to actually see the blood. Yeah. Because it just kind of looks like dirt otherwise. So from here, there, everywhere. Cabin? What is this place? No, it's definitely not there. I'm trying to follow the clues by staying within the perimeter, but too far. Brother with the book. Let's try this again. So from here, I don't get it. Oh. Horse collar?
Of course. Cart's empty, the horse nowhere to be seen. Just the harness. But a trail of blood over here. Where does it lead?
Bro, seriously? Where's the blood? Here. I don't see any blood anywhere. Oh. No. Does it go to that? No, it doesn't go to that village. Yeah, I'm thinking it's that way as well. Let me just pick a random spot. Me go there. What's that? Is that a camp? No, it's just a bunch of rocks. No. And if we go the other way. I don't like the fact that the range of all of this is really small. Fuck me. Do I need to scan something? Or maybe I can, here.
Truck.
There you go. Here you go, buddy. You gotta earn your pets today, son. We're going dog. Shit. Must be getting closer, right? A bunch of people were missing. I mean, oh. Camp? Is it the camp, boy? Oh. Where you going? Watch this motherfucker lead me straight to a bakery. Here? What? What are you doing, horse? Horse. Crash this. Let's go, mutt. Where is it?
I really need to eat something.
Why is he barking here? A tree? Up the hill? Bro, there's fuck all here. Fuck all here. Fuck all. Hmm.
I really need to eat something.
Shut up, Henry. Place in mouth. How about that? Pinot Noir. Got some fancy wine. Let's go. Henry the Gourmand. Still confused about those fucking blood signs though. Does it lead up here? Is that what it's saying? But I didn't see any blood up here, right? No blood whatsoever. It's not that direction. I'm just thinking this is where the horse died. Oh shit. Fuck off, dude. You know what? You know what? Fuck off, dude. You know what? Get over here. I got a long stick for you. Did you hurt my dog? It's dead. Yeah.
This'll probably be poor old Hensel. They didn't even bury him, the swine. And the main thing is, they took that damn standard.
Want me to look for something else? What? Look around. Oh.
Oh, nice view. You can see that mill over there from here.
That's weird. Think they might know something about what happened? They thought it was a bandit and fucked him?
Could that mill be hiding something? I'll take a closer look.
Never trust the Millers. The meat is people. The meat is people. Wait, you don't want to talk? Relax.
I'll kill you.
It's a bandit. Oh shit. Run!
I've been waiting for you.
No, you haven't. Motherfucker hurt my dog. I'm gonna hurt them now.
Do it!
Nope. Let me do this.
Save that for banging her no back. Show you.
Ooh.
Now that's
Fancy pants.
Go fuck yourself.
What? Doesn't look like it, but my helmet is on. It's just not visually on. Woo.
Show yours.
But you never been fucked by a Jester before, eh? First time? Or maybe it's not. You sick freak. Ooh.
Show me what you're made of.
Yeah, everybody's got fancy ass swords. Me? Hammer. That's all you fucking need. Just bonk them on the head. I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe some of them have evidence. Oh, you want some?
I'll kill you.
What?
Zach, come and help us. Ah!
I don't know what that was all about. Had good arrows, that guy. Or bolts, I guess. Golden cup. Hmm. What was his name? Speckles? Speckles. Well, I think Speckles was to blame, but Speckles is now dead, so. Chicken, a whole ass chicken. In my bag you go. Anybody in here? Oh shit. Dude.
Good God, the mill hands. Oh, they've been chopped to bits.
Ugh. I thought they were just kind of clipping through the ground, but apparently they've been chopped up. That's disturbing. They've been chopped up to bits. Here's the standard. Golden chalice. Yes, please. Some fucked up horror mill right here. Is anybody alive or is everybody dead? Lock picking time. Fuck all in here. I don't know, I thought they'd give me something interesting instead of a house of horrors, but no. Just blood and guts and shitty chests filled with shitty items. This game definitely needs, like, unique stuff. You know what I mean? It does have some, but it's not really... They don't really look or sound distinct. They just have a slightly different name. But, yeah. It'd be really cool to see crazy uniques in the game. Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, damn. Poor girl. They raped her and then strangled her.
I didn't need to fucking hear that, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not investigating that again. Yeah, the performance is good. My computer is not great. The graphics make it look alright, but if you actually play with something that's super modern and it has everything upscaled, it looks like a movie. It looks like the whole thing is a cutscene. Survivors. I'm happy I found survivors.
I don't know what they want, but if they only bound us, Thanks. Thanks, lad.
The good Lord himself sent you to us.
You can rest easy. The ones outside are dead.
Fucking bastards! Filthy scum!
They attacked you.
Oh, God heard our prayers. But what about Vashek?
My son and 2 hired hands stood up to them.
I'm sorry.
Mother Mary, what will we do? They killed him. They killed them all. God, my God.
What's your name? I've never seen you here.
I'm Henry. Just passing through.
God be with you. You're welcome to stop by any time. I'd be happy to teach you a few things.
What's he gonna teach me?
Are you going to do what we talked about?
You said you could teach me something useful.
Aye, I did say that. I just don't know if I pegged you right.
Whoa.
What are you talking
Excuse me?
about?
Pause.
Well, I hope you see the difference between robbing someone or murdering them.
So stealth?
I understand.
In that case, the rich will still be rich, and the children of the poor people will at least have something to fill their bellies. Am I right?
So you'll teach me a few thieving tricks?
For a few groshens, certainly. What are you interested in?
Shit's pricey.
Do you know anything about alchemy by any chance?
Not much, but I can give you a bit of advice. Let's get started.
I'll just take the cheap option, thanks. Cheap ass Henry. That's my name. Okay, so that's settled. Well, that was quite the quest. Pretty fucked up. What else is there? Let's return the standard. Let's cash it in. See what the big ass reward is. Wow, that was amazing, Henry. Here's your reward. I've been saving for it for 2 months now. It's 50 groschen. An apple. It's the best I could do, you understand. Thank you for saving my business, my wife, my children. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Dick. He's outside. Okay. I thought that was clothes. Clothes are gonna get wet. Yeah. For roasted chicken breast. 1 roasted chicken breast. I'm a crowd-funded individual. I need tips. How am I supposed to keep saving your families if I don't get tips? I got a family. Him?
God bless.
Do I get to fight him?
I've come about your St. Anthony.
Aye? How'd it go? Have you got our stand?
Aye. I got it back. Here's your Anthony in all his glory.
By Christ, it really is our Tony. A little scratched here and there, but in one piece. You helped us out a lot, Henry. The Pitman Shoot Fest will be in a few days, and we'd have had a right besom without it.
Yeah. It was none too easy, I can tell you.
You saved the good name of our St. Anthony pit. Here's the foy we promised.
The foy?
You handled it well.
Glad to be of help. The next time, keep old Tony well locked up.
Thanks. Come by sometime. You're always welcome on our table, Bonnie lad. God be with you. God bless you,
accent. Oh, yeah, 250 groschen. You motherfucker. But apparently it boosted a bunch of other stuff as well. Final offer. Ladies' man. Mystic arts. Polished wares. Don't really need money at this point in the game. Ooh. I can drink more. Awesome. The weapons. What am I not seeing? Ooh. Ooh. I can make epic quality potions. Although I hardly ever use potions. Fucking hardly ever. And I think that was the quest, yeah. A new quest, you say? What do you want now, dude? I just saved your fucking camp. What do you want?
Alright, man.
Alright, man.
So how's the mine, Vlach? God be with you, kidder. There's a bit of fash. But come with us to the tavern tonight, and we'll talk about it.
Talk about it, okay?
God bless you, sir.
Well, it's in the middle of the day, so I'm not gonna be doing that. Cool. I'm just wondering if I can find somewhere to repair my shit. Be useful.
About the greatest evil and danger on God's
Be careful.
Ew, please.
Sweetheart.
Lousy Mary. Holy shit, what a name.
The Lord be with you.
Have you got anything good to drink here?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then maybe we can have a bit of fun. How about it?
What?
No thanks.
Suit yourself, handsome. Your lot.
Well.
So, handsome.
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go.
Okay. I hope I can drink and say no to the fun, because
Oof. Some strong stuff. Ugh. What is it?
It'll make you feel real good. But now, I'm interested in something else.
She's gonna rob me!
How do you like to have a little fun?
No!
Ugh. After that drink, I don't have the taste for anything.
Farewell, sir.
Why do you randomly have an option to... I guess Meaty Mary. Wait. Lousy Mary, Meaty Mary.
What would you like, sir?
Ugh.
What'll it be?
Tend to my wounds.
All right.
Alright, here you go.
I'll gladly.
Excellent.
Gonna wash the clothes. Take a bath. We're good. Still on the hunt to get this shit repaired,
All clean, and I apologize.
You should. Mutated pigs. Taylor! We found one. Or, what is it? Lucy Annie? Loose Annie? She got that nickname for several reasons. Lousy. Lousy, there you go. Whatever. Lousy? Maybe she's got lice. Or louse.
Greeting. I'm sorry.
Maybe she just stinks. Stinky Mary. Finally.
How can I
Repair my shit, my dude.
I need something. Excellent. You.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this. Fresh, repaired, Beautiful.
What do you have for sale?
Looking good, Henry. Looking good. Is there one that looks like a fucking clown outfit? I'm looking for the most ridiculous thing you have, and I don't see anything very ridiculous. Taylor's kit, beautiful. He has a little bit of money, so there you go. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
I don't know how that improved thievery and whatever, but apparently it did. Apparently it did. Perfect. So, this is where I'm going to call it, everybody. Next time I play, we're going to be continuing along with the main quest, because that's what's next. So, next time I stream this, we're going straight for, I guess we have to talk to the devil and keep recruiting more soldiers or something. And then we're supposed to actually try to take the castle back, so. Things are happening. Big ups to everybody who's hanging out and chilling. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you guys have a great afternoon, and I will be back later. I don't know when exactly, but later tonight, so hope to see some of you guys there. Take care.